Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about how fans are not very happy with the new update here in Grand Theft Auto Online. I actually thought it was a pretty good week, but apparently players had a lot to complain about, like literally every aspect of the update. So we'll be going through all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. And as always, you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think of the event week that Rockstar's put out as well. So surely there was a couple of parts of this update where I thought there's no way people could complain about that. And one of the things was the free vehicle that Rockstar was giving away, the Nagasaki Ultralight glider. I was like, it's a free vehicle. Literally, if you don't want it, don't get it. And even if you do get it, it costs you no money. But players still found a way to get upset with this. Apparently, they almost sort of saw it as a trap for players, given the other types of vehicles in the game. So we heard from one user on the GTA forum site, Jumping Kent Flash, who says, I mean, it's great and all, the Ultralight being free, but what can you really use it for when there's Oppressor Mark IIs everywhere? And he's kind of got a point. As far as the Nagasaki Ultralight goes, it's not weaponized, it's not very fast. Really, the only perk it has is that you can go off the radar with its gliding mode. But even if an Oppressor Mark II sees you, you are dead to rights. So I understand where this individual is coming from, but that's not really a side effect of the Ultralight. That's a side effect of how Grand Theft Auto Online is in general and just how many weaponized vehicles there are. But I still understand where he's coming from and how it can be kind of frustrating, and it is kind of like a trap. There's going to be a lot of people that will be using this vehicle, maybe for the first time, and will be understanding quite quickly just how it doesn't stand a chance at all against the likes of other vehicles in the game. Now, the next thing that players seemed to have issues with was the ways in which you could make money this week. Now, as a quick refresher, it's triple rewards, so 3 times money in RP on the stockpile adversary mode, double rewards on air cargo sales, so that's going to be the smuggler's run sell missions, and then 2 times money in RP on the San Andreas flight school. So those were your bonus ways to make money this week, and we heard from a lot of players who were not all that happy with what is going on, including William Power on Twitter, who said, Pilot Week is garbage. 2 times money on a business that no one does anymore, and 3 times money on an adversary mode. Why couldn't you put 3 times money on contact missions? Step up your game, Rockstar Games, with the red angry emoji face and then the yellow angry emoji face. Another user, Steven Martin, said, really, after weeks of trash weekly bonuses, you do this? Come on, man, give the grinders MC businesses or crates, hashtag getting bored. And we heard from a user on the GTA forum site, No Homing, who said, Rockstar heard people complaining about no money bonuses on businesses for weeks, so they gave everyone's favorite business a money bonus. All right, so let's go over all 3 of those individually. As far as the stockpile adversary mode goes, it's an adversary mode. I know that's not too thrilling. I guess the only way in which you would really enjoy this is if you love sort of dogfighting and flying all the various aircrafts in game. Then I could see how that could be a ton of fun. But I do agree, 3 times money in RP in an adversary mode I haven't played in like 3 years. I get that. I can also see how fans are upset with getting 2 times money in RP on the Smuggler's Run stuff, which is probably universally accepted as the worst business in game. I mean, out of all of them, like CEO crates and gun running supplies and the biker stuff and import-export, it's definitely like the worst business. Now, double rewards makes it a little bit better, but it still isn't as lucrative as the other ones. The only one I can't really see a complaint about is the flight school stuff. The flight school stuff has obviously been around since like 2014. It's a ton of fun. And now the fact that it's 2 times reward, some players might not have ever even completed them. And if that's the case, now would certainly be the opportunity to try and jump into something like this. So those are sort of the complaints that people had. about the money-making opportunities. One of the things I thought for sure no one was going to complain about was the Lucky Wheel podium car this week, and that being the Debauchee Wagner. This is one of the best supercars in the game. The fact that you can get it for free, that's obviously tremendous. And people weren't necessarily complaining about the podium car, but they were complaining about the Lucky Wheel not really working, including one user, Crate Man, on the GTA forum site, who said, "Got a mystery prize ornamental egg. I was like, heck yes, but Rockstar says heck no. I got this error like the snack glitch. So yeah, Alt F4, boot, spin again, and clothing item." How depressing is that? The mystery prize is awesome, and that ornamental egg was one of the rare items that you can get in the CEO finance and felony stuff. So that's a bit unfortunate right there, that you literally went from ornamental egg, could make you hundreds of thousands of dollars, to a random article of clothing. So I can see why someone got frustrated with that, but that's not really the Wagner's fault. But it did happen this week, so I can understand why players are sort of frustrated with that. Another thing that players were, I guess, kind of frustrated with was just the theme of the update itself. Some people were even happy that they got a theme altogether. Like one user in particular on the GTA forum site who was at a bare minimum just happy that there was a theme together, saying at least they tried to keep a theme this week when someone outlined everything they were doing. And I did think Rockstar did a pretty good job with the theme of the update this week. I think Pilot Week is a ton of fun, so I can't really be too upset with that altogether. And another user on Twitter, Prodigy Girl YT, saying, "While you're taking to the skies, ban the Oppressor Mark II." Whew, that's kind of a intense request to literally just ban an entire vehicle altogether. I don't think that's going to happen, and you're probably going to see a lot of them, especially because last week it was 50% off. So I can understand people's frustration with probably the most overpowered vehicle in the entire game. It looks like people are also having issues with the Twitch Prime stuff and the money bonuses that you're supposed to get if you're a PlayStation Plus member. We heard from one user on Twitter, the Gaming Beast 9, who said, "Bro, I haven't gotten my free million yet." And honestly, I don't know if I have either. I am definitely not only a Twitch Prime subscriber, but a PlayStation Plus member. So I was supposed to get $1 million deposit. I don't know if that has happened. Again, I said this in my video the other day. I'm starting to lose track of all the free money I'm supposed to be getting, which is honestly probably a good problem to have. And the last thing that people were kind of complaining about was just the overall state of Rockstar in Grand Theft Auto Online and the update itself. We heard from two users in particular that kind of give us a vibe of how people are feeling. One user, I'm Kinda Epic, says, "You are killing your own games. Give us a new update. It's been 6 months." And another thing I get asked when I do videos like this is, are you picking the tweets with the most comments or the most likes? No, I'm just going through Rockstar's Twitter, and if I see a response that's interesting or I think makes sense or honestly just doesn't have a ton of vulgarities or bad language in it, then I'll try to include it in the video. But no, it doesn't necessarily have to do with, you know, which tweet had the most likes or retweets or which post on the GTA forum site had the most interaction. Nothing to do with that. And we heard from another user, The Strange Man, that says, "It feels like an eternity has passed since the last update. Perhaps it's because of our current environment or because I'm too impatient. In any case, please give us details on the next update soon." And if you're wondering if Rockstar was giving us any updates on the Newswire, the answer is no, they are not. In fact, the only thing they said is head over to the Social Club events page for a full rundown of all current special events, bonuses, and discounts. Not even like the traditional line at the bottom that says, like, stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for updates on current events and stuff like that. So that is what players have been frustrated with over the last week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Again, I thought it was a good week, but leave it to the Grand Theft Auto Online community to always find something wrong with the update. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Sometimes I feel like the GTA community can be a little bit nitpicky. Like, believe it or not, players were getting upset at one of the images on the Rockstar Newswire. It was for the Progen T20, which is 30% off. People were furious that Rockstar decided to make the color like this lime green and purple combo. It's kind of like a Joker supercar. Again, stuff like that doesn't bother me, but it does bother some players, so that's why I kind of like to ask what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. But anyways, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.